Hello, my name is Gully, and this is a very quick tutorial on how to do typewriter any percent. This should be pretty quick. No real obvious things that you have to change or anything. I'm pretty sure controller and keyboard are the exact same thing. Just note that this will not work for PS4 because PS4 patched out the glitches that are present in this version. So you hit reset and confirm. Timing begins when you approximately start moving after the end of the cutscene, and it's kind of obvious because your character moves a bit faster, but I don't have like an exact time for that, so just do it approximately and it'll be good enough. We haven't gotten close enough to where frames matter. Once frames do matter, I will have to make a more hard definition on that. Anyway, I'll show you how about when I start hitting right, and it's slightly faster there. So just kind of jump your way through here. I think if you hold down for long enough... Okay, let me explain this because this is a load of honkus. So there's technically a way to skip this asterisk, and it saves about like an ass load of time. Unfortunately, it involves like a setup with a jump like this. That would actually probably almost have made it. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to nail down, and if you miss it, it loses a lot of time for the setup that's necessary for it. I've never actually gotten it in a run, but I kind of know the vague sort of details of it. You can watch the run yourself. However, there might be an easier way to do it. Note that it says up and down are grayed out as if they don't do anything. They technically do. Watch as I like ramp off of here. I'm gonna do it without holding down. Hold on, that doesn't look right. Give me a second. Okay, I'm not holding any of the up or down keys, and I slightly turn over, right? However, if I hold up, then I turn the other direction, and down turns you the other direction, but it's kind of hacky. There might be a way to do it, I just don't know. But if you want to really grind for it, that's a trick you should probably develop a strat for. Anyway, this room is pretty default. You don't want to hit anything. You will have to collect the asterisk. There's no way about it. Which makes this room kind of suck. You have to wait for the cuneiform writing to go back up. You want to pause about there. The best boosts are the ones where you kind of skip over the entire hill and then land in the tunnel. But again, that's sort of a movement that you can determine for yourself. Coming up here, I want to land on top of the box so I can demonstrate the coyote jump. So let me see if I can do it. It's kind of precise how you had to jump off this. Alright. So I don't know if you saw there, but I jumped midair. That's why you want to jump on top of the box, because if you roll off of the box, the game gives you like a lot of leeway for being able to jump, and it turns out like the middle of the pit is just good enough, and you can skip mucking around with the box. So that's super duper nice. For this, it's kind of up to you because I don't have any sort of timing standards on how good this is. What I'm probably going to do for future attempts is I'm going to do this, pause for like a second, and then jump. So that, well, that sucked. You want to land in the tunnel, and like a slight pause will give you additional speed, and that might justify the cost of doing a pause. You want to try to jump over that asterisk. See how I got a big jump there? It always happens, but it's hard to get it before the asterisk and to skip it. But if you can do that, you will be able to not have to wait for the upcoming pause here. If you pause and give it a slight kick. Oh, that was way too much. I don't know if that was obvious or not, but that was way too much because I went like straight over. Basically, you want to kind of give it enough of a bump to go over the scale, but nothing more severe. This is actually a really good place for it to land because then you don't have to jump over like the other side of it, like over here, and then push it into place. You can push it on your way to the ending bit here. Anyways, Origins is not really the important part of the run that's hard. The important bit of the run is the upcoming bit here. So you basically mash enter through this part and you hold right. You might want to like jump over this bit here, but so jump through the water, but here comes the major skip that makes this game 2 minutes long. And I'll try to describe in detail ahead of time everything that's going on here before I actually do it and demonstrate. So what you want is your character to be approximately flat, completely over the platform, and then you pause. The timing for how long you pause for, I use a menu setup. Other people might use a counting setup. It's not really, it's all up to you. There's no like consistent setup where it's like you can, there's just no consistent way. It's something you'll have to come up with for yourself probably. Anyway, once you pause over that, and then you finish up the timing, you unpause. In 99% of cases, you're going to hit the Gothic trigger. You're going to want to slam ESC out of there so that you'll leave the book as soon as possible. And then you're going to hold right and then assume position, which hopefully I'll be able to demonstrate by pausing. You'll see. Anyways, so I'm approximately flat. I'm going to use a menu setup where I bounce all the way over to Comic Sans. I bounce all the way back over to Typewriter. I bounce all the way back over to Comic Sans again. And then I'm going to stop at Clarendon, which is the rustic looking book here. Now you see that I faded into the Gothic book here. We want to escape out of it a bunch. And then we're holding. And so I'm going to try to demonstrate what you're sort of looking for the position that you're going to land at. We're going to pass like a group of stars in a box right about there. Right about there. You want to start slowing down once you see that. And you want the edge of this box to be about the middle of your screen. I've hit the trigger, which means that I've successfully done it. Doesn't matter that my character's in the middle. I've triggered the cutscene, which triggers the end of the game. I hope that was insightful. I can give it another shot. Oh wait, no I can't because I have to wait through the entire cutscene. It is very silly how the entire cutscene sort of plays out here. Yeah, you'll be able to see the credit roll in very large text on the side. This is my favorite part. If you do hit it like before, there's a good chance you'll land in the cave, although you might land on top, but then you'll have to run over to the side, which means that the cutscene will look proper. If you land too far to the right, you'll land in the pool and you won't be able to trigger the cutscene from down there. I don't think. There might be a way, but it'd be slow anyway. So yeah, hopefully that was any sort of insightful on the Typewriter any % speedrun. Thanks for watching.